Australian bushfire crisis.
Let's not forget the 1.25 billion plus, yes, billion animals that have been killed, and the growing more that are injured and losing their habitat.
I hope this isn't a stupid question or ignorant, but how did these start? Do we know?
What is the best, non-sexual, feeling in the world?
Waking up feeling actually refreshed.
Being in a soft, warm bed when you're tired and don't have to get up tomorrow.
When you hug someone, then start to let go and they hold on just a split second longer than you do.
Taking a piss you've been holding for far too long.
Getting into a bed with clean sheets after take a shower. Waking up and thinking you have to work and then realizing it's your day off.
Finally getting that piece of food out from between your teeth.
You've been granted a wish, but only if it's one you had as a child. What is your wish?
I guess my parents are never going to die. I wish that I could talk to animals so we could understand each other. And you know what, I'm totally okay with that being my wish as a grown-up. I'd either be the owner of a restaurant, be famous, or I'd have superpowers. I guess I pick the powers. Or I'd end up with some really weird cartoon crushes. Let's just say I won't pick that wish.
To be an archaeologist. TBH, I wonder if there is still time?
Wish I was able to teleport.
I now have 4 lightsabers and 2 extra hands.
What do you fear about the future?
I fear deepfakes getting more advanced. Maybe in the future video could no longer be used as evidence because you couldn't see the difference.
Alzheimer's. I've seen personally how devastating it is for everyone and I fear it happening to me.
Dying alone.
Mass migration following climate change.
I'm atheist, and I'm terrified of death. I'm 46 and the years are flying by. I remember my parents said it would happen. Not looking forward to the void and very much appreciating every moment here.
You have 20 minutes left to live. What do you do?
Have sex with my girlfriend then play 19 minutes of Rocket League.
Delete all the data from all the devices, phone, laptop, cloud. Log out of all the applications. Then write a will.
Probably get diarrhea and sweat a bunch.
Kill myself, bitch, I will die when I say so.
Drink.
Probably 20 minutes of existential crisis.
Call into work, I guess.
Who here has actually married their let's get married if we're still single by 40 person, and what's the story?
A friend made this proposition to me several years ago. I said, no, even if I'm still alone I will only marry for love. About a decade later we got married. Things are good and we didn't even have to wait until we turned 40.
Aside, I didn't marry mine, he is committed to a lovely man. As a woman, I think it worked out.
I have a closely related deal. When we get old, if both our spouses die first we become roommates.
My grandma had jokingly said she'd ask some guy she knew to marry her the next leap year if they were all single. When it became apparent that he was expecting this to happen, she asked my grandpa to marry her instead.
Men with an anime girl as your profile picture. Why?
I own several fedoras. How else am I going to catfish an otaku?
The way you used commas, it sounds like you're out of breath asking this.
Because I'm a degenerate and they are hot.
If I hit 30 without getting laid, I become a wizard. I prefer anime ducks.
Because I don't want to use my real picture. Edit, I misread and thought it was any anime picture, not specifically a girl, derp.
What are some good openers to get a conversation started?
Whoops, I dropped my monster condom, that I use for my magnum dong.
You like jazz?
Did you see that ludicrous display last night?
Did you know ducks are necrophiles?
Joey, have you ever been in a Turkish prison?
If you drink a 12-pack of beer every day for a month, and keep your job, you get $1 million. What's your strategy?
Just drink 1 beer an hour.
Do you have any idea how many people do this already?
I drank a 12-pack a day for almost 2 years, the key is to have a drinking problem. This is a question from someone who isn't a high-functioning alcoholic.
Start drinking as soon as I get home from work until I go to sleep. Rinse repeat. So no changes really.
Somebody owes me $120 million. Cut my drinking back to 12 per day? I can probably do it.
You get to experience any one deceased person's life from front to finish. Whom do you choose, and why?
Alexander the Great. I want to see which areas are hyperbole.
Nikola Tesla, yes, he was batshit insane, but if I could survive the insanity that was his life, with all of his knowledge and secrets, I would become lightning, the rain transformed. Was gonna say my dead dad, then I realized, you know. Probably Julius Caesar. I'd wanna know how life was like then and also rule Rome.
Cliff Burton. Hell of an inspiration, and he always rocked. The end was quick and painless as well, so that helps a grip. Cliff/M/.
Jesus Christ. I'm hoping I'll finally get some definitive answers as to what actually happened.
Einstein, so I can figure out what he had figured out for his theory of everything.